What's up, YouTube? Josh here. Got the second of three deck profiles for you guys today. Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Gonna deck profile my X-Sabers today. I did this on my iPhone, and the video qualities just came out so terrible on that with my Constellar deck and stuff that I felt bad about it. So I decided to just delete it and re-upload it, re-record it on my laptop webcam, and that way you guys have a better view and stuff. So just to give a little background for this deck, I've been playing X-Sabers pretty much for about 2 years, or maybe even 3 years, I think now. I know I built the deck before Emmer's Blade was reprinted, because it was about 3 weeks after I paid $90 for my 3 Emmer's Blades that the reprint came out. Needless to say, I was pissed. But that's a little backstory with me and X-Sabers. I've always loved the X-Sabers. They're actually the deck I came back into Yu-Gi-Oh! With. I'd been out of the game for years, and I had been out of the game even for the introduction of Synchro Monsters. So I came back in, and I built X-Sabers, and I've kind of been back really ever since. But the thing with X-Sabers is, in the format today, they're very outdated, I should say. It's kind of like trying to run Windows XP on a 1998 computer. You just can't do it. So me and Mediocre Otaku were, my bud's link will be in the channel. We were trying to think of a way we could revamp X-Sabers, and he did a pretty damn good job of it. He found a way to incorporate Rescue Rabbit into the deck, so without further ado, I'm just going to show you guys the cards and explain on the way. So we're going to start with monsters like always. We have 3 Sabersaurus. I know you're already like, dude, what the hell? You're playing Sabersaurus and X-Sabers? First of all, the name, done. Sabersaurus, whatever. Sabersaurus, obviously in here for Rescue Rabbit. I already said Rescue Rabbit's been worked into the build. I kind of could call this DINO Sabers. He had come up with the build with Rescue Rabbit and another normal monster, and I'm like, well, if you have Rabbit in there, and the deck's themed around Earth cards, which you'll get to that later, why not throw Sabersaurus in and just shoot for the dinosaurs? And he's like, oh, dude, I don't think that would be very consistent. But he did it, tried it out. First game, I think he said he played Lagia, and he was hooked since then. And, after he did that, I tested it out a couple times. I really like the build on paper, so I built it too. I really like it. Sabersaurus adds, obviously both of Volzors to the extra deck, so it's a very good addition. Second normal monster, 3 X-Saber Anu Piranha. I think people just kind of forgot that Piranha existed. She is a normal monster, 1800 beat stick, Earth, X-Saber. Perfect for Rescue Rabbit. Just screams Rescue Rabbit, and I don't know why I didn't see that sooner. Rescue Rabbit, I just want to throw a quick tidbit in there. My opinion on Rescue Rabbit has changed a lot in Yu-Gi-Oh! At first, I hated Rabbit. It was so broken with Dino Rabbits and stuff, but now that they've kind of, toned down Rabbit and even better cards have come out, I feel Rabbit is an excellent card. It's very versatile. It allows you to do a lot of things. It allows you to build a lot of decks, and it can be used in just about any deck as long as, you run normal monsters in it, especially with, XYZs running around now. So, my opinion with Rabbit has really changed a lot, and, I feel it's not even a necessary evil anymore. I feel it's just a great card. So, yeah. Anu Piranha works with it, so she's an Earth monster, she's an X-Saber, can't ask for much more. 3 double X-Saber Fall Trolls. Sorry about that, that was my phone. It's an X-Saber, well, alright. He's Fall Troll. That's basically it. I've seen some people run 2 of him. I don't agree with that at all. Like I said, I've been playing Sabers for 3 years, and I've never had Fall Troll really be a dead card. If Fall Troll is a dead card, then you're losing. And if Faltrill's a dead card, then probably just about any other card in the deck, except like Dark Hole or something, is going to be a dead card. Yeah, so if Faltrill's a dead card, it's because you're losing, and you're probably going to lose because you don't have Sabers out on the field. So that's my logic with Faltrill. I find 3 to be much more consistent than 2. So 3 double X-Saber Bogart Knight. He's another one that I've seen people only run 2 of. Why you would only run 2 of him is far beyond my comprehension. I don't understand that at all. He is really an essential part to this deck. Bogart Knight is. He just, makes so many plays possible. Urbellum, Souza, XYZs. He just makes a lot of plays possible. He's a great card. Plus, he's Beast Warrior, so that makes him searchable by Tanky. 3 double X-Saber Full Helm Knight. Full Helm Knight is excellent. Again, I've seen some Saber decks, and I just want to say this real quick, that only run like 2 of this, 2 Ember's Blade. I feel you have to run 3 of everything with Sabers, because it adds so much more consistency to the deck. Running 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 is not consistent. I prefer to max out the cards, that way I can, I have the best chances of hitting those cards. So, Full Helm Knight is great, excellent card. 3 double X-Saber Ember's Blade. I know my bud Mediocre Otaku is talking about only running 2. I feel basically since Sabers stopped topping, so much, I feel Ember's Blade is needed at 3. 2 makes, again, no sense to me because you can't use him to his full extent. Ember's Blade to me is supposed to be, like a shield and a deck thinner, and it's supposed to also help set you up for the next turn. If you top deck like a Bogart Knight and you had a Full Helm in your hand or something, it's supposed to be a setup card and a shield, basically. It serves so many purposes. I just feel it has to be run at 3 in Sabers. It's my personal favorite X-Saber, by the way. 3 double X-Saber Dark Soul. Dark Soul was really good, but he kind of suffered from the ruling they made with him, which is a ruling that's bullshit. Because, if you can do all the shit you can fucking do with, wind-ups and spam all that shit and stuff, you should be able to get Dark Soul's effect as many times as you need it. To me, Konami has a habit of thinking that decks that were insanely broken back in their prime still need to be nerfed as new broken decks come out, just like Black Wings, how Black Whirlwind is still at 1. I realized that Black Wings dominated, and X-Sabers did too for a while, but both of them are not what they used to be, especially with the format we have today. So you can really change the ruling on him and give us 3 Black Whirlwind back anytime you want, Konami. 1 X-Saber Pashul. I kind of like Pashul at 2, but I just don't have the room for a second one. He's really good. Stall card, good level tuner. Sets up, level 5 and 6 plays. So he's good. 1 X-Saber Arabellum. I like Arabellum. I prefer him at 1. I do like to play him. He's good. He can be brought out with Ember's Blade, which is really cool. He's a tuner, 3-star, 1600, decent attack for his level, and his effect of discarding a random card is just good. You can hit that. I've hit that sometimes before. I know a couple times I've hit BLS and stuff from hands, so it's a good card. Then you have your 2 Rescue Rabbit. Such a good card. I love this card. If you guys, can imagine, you have Sabersaurus for the dinos, and you have, Anu Piranha, you can get shit out like the Heroic Champions, specifically Excalibur. You can get out Blade Armor Ninja. You can go into level 4s so easily with this card. It's just so good. I love Rescue Rabbit. Really good card in this deck. Props to Mediocre Otaku for coming up with that. And I probably never would have thought of it myself. 1 Grand Soil, the Elemental Lord. Grand Soil works really good in this deck. I can't see why people haven't been playing Grand Soil and X-Sabers lately. I can't see why people haven't really been playing X-Sabers lately. I mean, they're still, they're still viable, I feel, in the hands of the right player. They can be, pretty good, but people just say whatever, it's done, and they go to their other scrubby decks. So, plus he gets a pump from Tenki, which is kind of insufficient and not really worth mentioning, but what the hell. Good card. I would try to run 2 of him, but I don't have a second one, and I really don't have the room for him, so... I wish he was searchable by Tenki, but he's not. 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Gorilla. This should be a bear, but I don't have a bear. I am getting a summer job, so hopefully I will make enough money to buy a bear at some point and, still put money away for college and stuff, so he works for now. 2 Fire Formation Tenki. I have 3. 2 are in my Constellar deck, so I need to pick an extra one up for this deck. It's just an empty sleeve for now, so works good. Lets me search out Boggart Knight and Fire Fist, Bear or Gorilla, whichever one I'm using. So, and it gives Boggart Knight a pump, puts him up to 2,000, lets him get over things like Thunder King Ryo and stuff if he has to. So, good card. Monster Reborn and Dark Hole. I do not run Heavy Storm in this deck. You guys are probably saying, what the hell, don't you run the 3 staples in any deck? I do run the 3 staples in Constellars, but I just feel Heavy Storm isn't necessary in this deck because you have Hyunlei. She's basically a Heavy Storm with 2,300 attack points, so. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. I don't feel MST's needed at 3 in here, again, because of Hyunlei. 2 Pot of Duality. I run Pot of Duality because Sabers doesn't really have a set draw engine, and this can really get you out of a bind and help you set up pro plays with like Fall Troll and stuff, so Duality, in my opinion, is needed in X-Sabers. On the traps, 2 Torrential. Torrential's very good. Excellent card in X-Sabers, excellent card all along. I love that it's at 2. Torrential's just great, not much more to say. Warning, Judgment, your Solemn Brigade. And 2 Gotham's Emergency Call. This card, guys, so good. Amazing, amazing card. Sets up so many plays. Just an excellent trap card. I love this card so much. I would like to play 3, but I don't have 3. I don't really have the room for 3 either. But it's always an option that's open. So, on to the extra deck. 1 Stardust Dragon. Obviously, I run Synchros in here because Sabers still have playable tuners. Naturia, Beast, and Barkion. They're obviously playable because they're Earth cards. Sorry about that. Very good. Sets up negation. Great. 1 Double X-Saber Gotham's. He's easy to go into. I don't really use his effect. I just use him as a 3,100 attacker. Really good. So, 1 X-Saber Urbellum. Urbellum for me is decent. I would kind of like to play Souza over him, but I just, for some reason, prefer Urbellum to Souza. So, 2 Double X-Saber Hyunlei. Obviously, I said before, she's a Heavy Storm with 2,300 attack points. Easy to go into. Now we go into XYZs. We have 1 Avalzor Dalka because of Sabersaurus. 1 Avalzor Lagia because of Sabersaurus. Thinking about taking Dalka out for a second Lagia, actually. This is Blade Armor Ninja. I don't have it yet. I thought I ordered one, but I forgot to, so I'm going to have to get one of those. 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur. So beast with Anu Piranha. So really good. So overpowered. When you get him out, you pop 2 off of him. 4,000. Boom. It's so good. 1 Utopia, because he's Utopia, level 4. 1 Gem Knight Pearl, 2,600. Really good. 1 Leviathan Dragon. I'm actually going to swap him out for Leviair because this deck runs Rescue Rabbit. So, and 1 Zen Mains because X-Sabers sometimes need to stall, and Zen Mains is the ultimate stall card. So, Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is my X-Saber deck profile. You know, feel free to make suggestions, comments, rate, subscribe. You know, I'll be back with one more deck profile for you guys today. So, alright, you